What's up, y'all? My name is Kel Bailey and I'm back with a video today. Today we're going to be doing something cool. We're going to be showing off my home bedroom studio in my parents' house. So I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but it never turned out how I wanted it to. But today is going to be the day that I show you guys what I have. So let's get it. So my main goal with this video is just to show you, number one, what I have, but number two, to encourage you guys, to let you know that, you know, if you're willing to be patient and you have the resources to get what you need, it's possible to create what you want within a small space. It doesn't have to be super big. It doesn't have to be a lavish spot. It can be small and you can get what you need and be comfortable working out of your own bedroom. All right, so right here we have a 2015 MacBook Pro 15-inch, 16 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of storage. It's not enough power that I need, but it's been able to get the job done through the years. I upgraded from a 13-inch MacBook Pro a couple of years ago, and I settled for this, but soon I will have a new computer in the coming months. I'm upgrading to the M1 Max MacBook, so I'm excited to get that in here. Interfaces we have the Focusrite 18i20, and then I have an add-on which is the Focusrite OCTOPRE, so that allows me to have 8 additional inputs and 8 additional outputs, so that's really helpful. This gives me 8 inputs and outputs as well, but this OCTOPRE just expands it, so I think I have like a total of 16 right now, and that just gives me everything that I need in terms of ins and outs, so that's super important right there. Down below we have a Roland XV5050. This is a sound module, so this gives me all the extra bells and whistles that I will ever need, you know, for synthesizer stuff and like keyboards. Got a lot of good stuff down there as well. I have more racks and stuff like that, but they're at church. Over here we have the beautiful, magnificent Nord Electro 6 HP. This is a cool board right here. Super dope. Quality sounds, quality feel. It's handmade in Sweden. Y'all gotta stay tuned because I got another video coming. I'm gonna be doing a review of the Nord Electro 6 as well. Over here, we have a LiveWire power conditioner. What a power conditioner does is basically gives you something to plug all of your gear into without causing surges and different stuff like that. So it just gives me more ends to plug things into. So I got my keyboard running through here, I got my laptop running through there, I got my interfaces running through there. Just about everything that I need is running through this power source. We have a IRIG stream. What the IRIG stream does is if I'm ever recording a video, if I want to get a direct feed from my audio interface, I run my audio interface into the IRIG stream. Out of the IRIG stream goes into my phone, so it gets a direct feed from everything coming from my audio interface. That's what makes my sound and everything super clear. So if you don't have an IRIG stream, definitely invest in one of these. Highly recommend it. Monitor wise, I'm not using nothing super crazy. I plan on upgrading these soon, but these are getting the job done. I'm gonna link down below exactly the model that I have, but yeah, these are just some basic JBL speakers. Sometimes it's not about having the best gear, sometimes it's about making what you have work for you. All right, monitor wise, I have an AOC monitor, and basically I'm sending a HDMI from my laptop and it's going over to this monitor right here, and it's transmitting the screen from my laptop over to this monitor just to make everything bigger. This was about like maybe $150 or something at Best Buy, and I really like that monitor. I want to upgrade that soon to a curved display, but all of that can wait. I don't need that ASAP. And since we're talking about computers and monitors and all that, the main software that I am using, the main DAW that I'm using in this studio is Logic. Logic has been carrying me through the past 8 years or so. I use Ableton as well. I have Pro Tools. Pro Tools is weird to me, but that's another conversation for another day. But Logic and Ableton are my go-tos, mainly Logic though. Moving on over to my left, I have a MIDI board by Native Instruments. I like to have a MIDI board over to the left. It just gives me options, so when I'm working in Logic, it allows me to play with my left hand, and I can play my Nord with my right hand. So I like to have that option of having a MIDI board off to the left of me. And plus it just looks cool. It just completes this little corner feel right here, and I like that. Right above me, I have a headphone amp. What I'm doing with this headphone amp is, number one, I can plug headphones in here as well, but also I take the outs of this headphone. My interface is running through here as well, but I take the outs of this and run it through this Zoom Q29 4K camera. So if I want a direct feed, if I want to press record here and I want a direct feed of my audio interface, it's running into here from the headphone amp. So that's a little trick that I learned. I don't know how I learned it, but you know, that's just a little tip for you guys that want to get like direct feeds from different sources. A headphone amp is a great idea to use that. Moving on, we have a Motif ES8. This is the classic board that most people know about. I really like to have this board. YAMAHA has a different feel from most other companies, and they're really good with anything that you need in terms of sounds. So I really like to have the Motif ES8, and it just makes me comfortable. The Roland X6 is the board, the secret weapon of this studio. This is a great board to have if you're looking for like pads, strings, and synths. It gives me everything that I need in terms of that. And I know I have a lot of boards, but honestly, I like to just have options when I'm looking for sounds. And all of this gear I've accumulated over the past 5 or 6 or 7 years. It's not just something I just got all at one time, but this has just been a work in progress, and yeah, I'm thankful for it. Over to the corner, just to give you some perspective, that's over there, but over to the corner I have a Roland XP80. Truthfully, I do not play this board a lot. There's some keys on it that's just broken, and yeah, I need to get it fixed. But I got this board from a good friend of mine. Got a good deal on it. He wasn't using it much, so I was like, hey, you know, I'll give you, I won't tell you how much I paid for it, but I was like, I'll give you this amount for it. And he was like, all right, cool. We came to agreement, and I still have to get it fixed. That's probably gonna cost me like an extra $300 or so to get this board fixed, but plan on doing that real soon. Moving on to my wall of accolades and awards. I'll start with Run to the Father. That's a song that I released in August. Freedom is Here. That's a song that I released last August. Take Your Place is a song that I released in 2019. And here's my LLC right here. I think it's important to celebrate yourself. All right, the microphone that I'm using in the studio is going to be the ASTON ORGIN microphone. I like this microphone. Number one, it looks cool. It gives me the options to do negative 10 dB or keep it at 0 dB. It also has a high pass filter on it as well. But this is the main mic that I use when I'm like talking or if I'm singing or anything like that. This is the main mic of this studio. I don't have a lot of mics in here. I plan on upgrading some mics soon, but this is the microphone that I'm using. All right, another thing that I have in the studio that I wanted to share is this Rhodes stand right here. This is super convenient. It's not in the way when I don't need it. And then when I need it, I can just stretch it out and connect the microphone right here and talking it or singing it. Super, super convenient to have, and I love having that access. Instead of having to stand up and sing, I can just be inspired on the spot, play and sing right here, and it works out for me. I really recommend that. The last thing that we'll move on to, I'm not very good with cable management, as you see right there. We're gonna work on that though. This desk right here, I got from Guitar Center for, I wanna say maybe $350. The story behind this desk is 2015 when I was in college. I remember getting back a refund check, and I took the whole refund check and was like, I'm going to get a desk with it, because I thought that's what you were supposed to do, is just buy something big with, you know, your college refund check. So I did that. Later I had to pay it back, which sucks, but it is what it is. Then we have the same sidecar to it. So I got this sidecar like maybe 3 years later after getting this desk. I wanted to have something to put my racks in and just a separate desk to have, you know, some things to sit on. So one of the things I want to talk about that I almost forgot to talk about is acoustic treatment in your room. I know someone's going to ask, is your room treated? Not a lot of reflection or anything like that. I think my bed helps a lot with absorbing a lot of sound and stuff like that. But in terms of acoustic treatment, I do have these panels on the wall. They're super cheap panels from eBay. I may have got some of them from Amazon as well. But I don't know what I'm doing in terms of treating the room. But also, I think I've done a great job. If that makes sense, I've just kind of hanged up some stuff. At the time, I didn't know what I was doing. Hung it to the wall and it worked out. Again, I don't have a lot of reflection or echo or like reverb or anything like that. I'm sure there's some improvements that I can do, but in terms of acoustic treatment, I just say talk to someone that knows what they're doing. Don't do what I did. For me, I think it worked out, but talk to someone that can really help you with that. All right, that is just about everything in my home studio. I'm glad that you guys decided to check this video out. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments. I'll be responding down there. But if you like content like this, please like this video and I will be back with more videos like this. So thank you for checking this video out. All right, you guys have a great day.